Chase my tail, 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 chase my tail.
Kick my feet faster, kick my feet faster, kick my feet faster, kick my feet faster, kick my feet faster.
Dizzy.
So yes, welcome to everyone who is not watching the Super Bowl.
Yes, watch us go through what should, in theory, be the last Sly 2 stream. When we last left off, we dealt with a racist bison.
And I was very sad about it.
Wait till we get to the third game, where we deal with a sexist cock. No, I'm not kidding.
You can't see my facial expression right now.
You walked in at a good time, Layla.
My instruments have picked up large magnetic fields radiating from inside that blimp. If arpeggios already started reassembling Clockwerk, that's where you'll find it.
So we reassemble Clockwerk with magnets. That's what we're going with.
To build the plan, we need to know how close they are to reviving Clockwerk.
Relax, Bentley. I've got it under control.
Carrot.
Does that make you Bugs Bunny?
Yeah, what's up, Doc?
Whee! Expect the paraglider to be very useful in this section.
I can't imagine why.
I know, right? It's almost like we're in the air.
Legend of Raccoon, Breath of the Wild.
I had no idea they could reassemble Clockwerk so fast!
Calm down, Bentley. He might be in one piece, but he doesn't appear to be, you know, alive. Let's stick to the format here. How about some recon photos?
You're right. We need to be informed to create a plan of action. Try to get a shot of Clockwerk's head, a mech egg, and one of those spinning magnetic inducers. They seem important to the procedure, but stay away from the guard.
Clockwerk is a lich and his head is his phylactery? Question mark?
Oops. A little too... Yeah. Got it.
These magnetic inducers seem to be holding the Clockwerk parts together.
Ah, camera, please work with me.
It can't because the magnets are messing everything up.
Darn you, magnets. Okay, we got one down that way, looks like. Whoop.
Egg.
Radioactivity from inside.
Would you like an egg in these trying times?
I wouldn't get too close.
They're radioactive. We're dealing with a Godzilla here.
Ah, crap.
Ow. Ow.
Stupid birds.
Stupid bird, I am the great Leon. That reference is going to be lost on you.
I see your butt, Clockwerk.
The mightiest of the Clockwerk Clockwerk parts, the Clockwerk cloaca.
Smile!
Clockwerk appears completely inanimate. We still might have a chance. Sly, I'm detecting voices from the front of the blimp. I think it's arpeggio.
Dexter, you've mastered the arpeggio! Nobody remembers that about Dexter's lab.
Neela? Neela's here too!
Almost like she's been evil this whole time.
Yeah.
The camera has like a mic or something built into it, doesn't it?
Oh, I gotta take a picture of them.
There he is, the mastermind behind this blimp and the source of all our problems.
All of our problems? Really, Bentley?
Look.
I can't believe it! She must have been working with arpeggio all along.
I never would have seen that coming!
Not even close to see the writing on
She
the
was
wall.
so nice!
Clearly, Neela and Arpeggio have conspired together to rebuild Clockwerk. And it looks like they're dangerously close to realizing their goal.
Look,
Excuse
Bentley,
me for a minute.
I know it's
Okey doke.
stressed out, but I need a quick plan of attack. Try to think of a way, any way, to stop Clockwerk from getting reassembled.
Well, those magnetic inducers seem to be holding the parts together. If you reverse their polarity, it should pull...
Reverse the polarity of the neutron flow, got it.
Unfortunately, the inducer speed control station is locked down tight. Pickpocket keys for the 4 patrolling guards to get at it. Then you'll need to manually reverse the polarity of each inducer deck at the top of their rotation.
Consider
Hug,
it
hug,
done.
hug, 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 hug.
So Daisy.
Oh man, so in a D&D campaign I'm gonna be running in the not terribly distant future, one of the NPCs has had his voice stolen, and he is described as having like a beautiful and amazing voice, and I'm debating on what voice I want to give him. Like I was talking to Star about this earlier, and one of the voices that has been suggested is my Morgan Freeman impersonation. My voice has been stolen. But then, someone else suggested that I do the great papyrus for that character. I shall make the best plate of spaghetti. So yeah, like I'm debating on what terrible way I want to punish my players for interacting with this character.
Apparently Layla voice says Steamboat Willie.
Does Steamboat Willie actually talk beyond whistling?
I don't know.
Like, I know I've seen that short a very long time ago. Like, they showed it off for Mickey's 60th birthday. Which, considering he had his 90th in the past couple of years, should tell you how long it's been since I've seen that.
Mickey's freaking old.
Station to slow
Yep.
down the spinning inducers.
You know what? For the glorious sake of science,
Oh, okay. There's that here.
Steamboat. Okay.
How about you do this, you damn turtle?
I'd love to, but I'm asthmatic.
Okay, so...
I am definitely going to have to find an NPC to make Popeye. I know one of the main two NPCs for the first part. I have to work out like a manic clown voice to do for them. Oh yes, welcome to the show.
No, she just means your Mickey voice.
Why, hi there, everybody! Huh?
Okay, you're already... I think you're already activated. No, you're not. Okay. You're gonna have to come back round!
She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes.
Are we playing Hodful again?
Possibly.
Oh, there's enough birds here to last a lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the red ones I think already got deactivated, so I gotta figure out where's the next ones. But if camera would cooperate.
Why would it do that?
Because why not? Ah! What the heck just happened?
You got hit by a truffle guff.
I'm gonna pretend I understand what that means.
Boing.
Boing, indeed.
I'm writing a clockwork on this morning of glory. I'm writing a clockwork in the middle of the night. I definitely need to stick a raccoon character into the D&D campaign.
That's number 3. In theory, the 4th one should be on this side. Let's see. Okay, that's number 3 over there. Ah, there you are. Come to mama.
Crimes have occurred.
Indeed. Woo.
It appears to be firing its laser.
What's all this then? The magnets have been reversed. But by Jove, it seems to have locked the clockwork parts into place. Excellent.
So what you're telling me is, we screwed up.
Yes.
Sly Cooper. Of course this would be your doing.
Ah, Mr. Cooper. No doubt you believed a reversal would pull the old bird apart, eh? But it seems to have had quite the opposite effect. I'm truly grateful. When fully powered up, I'll join myself to its circuit and be born anew.
All this because you can't fly. You're pathetic.
Immortality. Immortality is what I seek. The other Klaww Gang members were much too short-sighted. They were satisfied using the clockwork parts to drive their various trivial schemes. But not me. No, I saw them for what they really were. The keys to life eternal.
So, what? You had Neela put me on the scent back in Cairo, and then waited while I stole the parts from the other Klaww Gang members, all the while not arousing any suspicion that you were behind it all?
You make it sound easy, Cooper. I had to carry your pathetic gang through that first set of heists. I was overjoyed when Arpeggio let me toss you in jail. I could finally go after the parts myself.
Ah, but acquiring all the parts was only half the equation. Think, Cooper. What kept Clockwerk alive for thousands of years?
He was fueled by his hatred for my family.
Splendid! That's right. Hatred. Putting his gears and wires together was child's play, compared with accumulating that much hatred.
You can't make people hate.
Oh, my poor naive
Hate isn't.
My meticulous mind has
What?
As your hippopotamus friend will attest, spice consumption makes you both angry and susceptible to hypnosis. The Contessa, hypnotist extraordinaire, devised a way to command people through the use of flashing lights. I've created this blimp to be a massive transmitter of those precise light frequencies.
What the hell is happening right now?
Finding a suitable source of light waves.
The Northern Lights. You've been collecting Northern Light energy so you could hypnotize.
You can't
everyone.
collect the Northern Lights any more than you can collect hate. God.
Illegal spice. Thank goodness for Dimitri. Through his
Mother.
makeup, he got the whole city to consume the spice.
You're going to Paris to unleash a hypnotic light show of hate. That's outlandishly cruel.
Cruel.
No. It's not outlandishly cruel. It's outlandishly dumb. This is a dumb plan. What the what?
Stupid Arpeggio. I double-crossed the Cooper gang, Interpol, and Carmelita. What made you think I wouldn't do the same to you?
This is preposterous. You're my protege, not the next candidate for my immortality. I demand you exit the Clockwerk frame or...
Welp. That was gruesome.
Yep. I'm pretty sure that he's like the only actual enemy that dies in the game.
Klaww.
Yep.
That's the name we're going with.
Yep.
Klaww.
Yep.
As we all know,
Really?
things are looking grim. Neela has joined herself to the Clockwerk frame, and the Union has produced Klaww. She's out and free to terrorize the world.
You couldn't come up with anything better than that.
Still in motion to Paris. I can only assume Arpeggio's autopilot will activate the hate hypnosis light show. If that happens, there'll be no stopping Klaww. She'll be immortal. But we still have
God
to-
save us from
and her
Klaww.
draw a lot of energy from this blimp's engines to stay strong.
There is a name that strikes terror into the hearts of mortals, and it is friggin' Klaww.
Getting at these engines will require all three of us to work together in perfect harmony.
I'd take you more seriously, Klaww, if you didn't sound like a combat ritual from Futurama. Let the Klaww begin!
Alright, let's see. Okay, we got Murray, like, literally right there. We got Bentley right there, and of course Slice is all the way over the other side. Alright. Murray, you first.
Murray, go suplex something.
Murray, it looks like I'm gonna need some help getting into that engine room.
Happy to help.
Bentley tells me that the door to that room is locked down by wall-mounted power stations located throughout this blimp. I'll need you to take out all the power stations and then pry open the door by hand.
No sweat, Sly.
Do hippos even sweat?
I think so, but I'm not sure.
I mean, we learned the other day that frogs can apparently see color in the dark.
Self-destruct sequence activated.
Whoops.
Well, Clockwerk.
Klaww. Whoopsie. That's one. Whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Clockwerk.
This is gonna be the new Stoopy.
Yes! Yes, it is! Oh god, I'm on fire!
You are quite hot.
Hey! In other news, we successfully made Kikyo gay for Enharmonia from Pokemon.
That is an unfortunate name, though.
I think his full name is Enharmonia Gropius.
That's an even more unfortunate name.
I mean, you don't... I know you see the name N in game, because that's what everyone calls him.
Mm-hmm.
I think you might see Harmonia at some point. If the name Gropius comes up, it's somewhere weird, but yeah, Enharmonia is what most people usually call him.
Mm.
That was fun, because I was specifically trying not to spoil much, and N is kind of like a super spoilerific character.
That's three.
3!
Count 'em, tree.
Tree. 1, 2, tree.
Pick number 3, my lord.
Enharmonia Gropius, yep. He is one of the best written characters in the Pokemon games. Low bar.
I was about to say.
Like, Black and White are among some of the best written Pokemon games out there. And unfortunately, they didn't... Like, number one, Black and White was not as popular at the time as they could have been due to decisions at the time that were controversial, which in today's day and age of Pokemon, people are like, eh, that's cute. Like, they were the best written Pokemon games, but because people didn't go for them as much, like, the Pokemon Company definitely decided, okay, we're not gonna care as much about the writing anymore. Like, Black and White goes into the idea of, you know, we're making animals fight, that's a little messed up. But unfortunately, they kind of get cowardly about it halfway through, because it's the premise of the franchise.
Not to mention, you know, PETA already gave them hell for it.
Oh, the funny thing is, like, that's one of the major games that PETA protested, when that's the game that talks about it. Like, one of N's big things is, like, he doesn't like seeing Pokemon fight or get hurt. Pokemon are his friends.
Mm-hmm.
Like, ostensibly, Team Plasma, who are the bad guys, are trying to get people to release all of their Pokemon. Because fighting Pokemon is messed up! And like, the first time I was playing through the game, I'm like, wow, this is making me think! Then you get to the end and it's like, oh. Well... fine.
Can I offer you an egg in these trying times?
What kind of egg?
Clockless egg.
They're radioactive.
Where am I going?
I heard something about back inside, but...
Maybe I have to head back to the hideout. Hi, Klaww.
You have a dumb name. Your name is dumb and you are dumb. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna sneak around the other way, because... there's the way I gotta go. Thank you! Good.
The only Pokemon character I'd say who's as well written as Anne is probably Guzma from Sun and Moon, and Guzma's just designed as another huge deconstruction of the setting. Him and Team Skull. What happens to all those trainers who are trying to go pro who you beat up? Well, Guzma and Team Skull are the answer to that question. Also, I am really cold for some reason.
Snuggle.
Snuggle.
Oh, this is awkward. How do I get up there? I can't climb like Sly.
We must activate the chonk powers.
Let's see, you should have a... There we go.
Oing, 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 oing.
Here we go.
Clearly my goal should be to make Kikyo gay for at least one Pokemon character for each generation.
There we go. Hupsa-daisy.
Sneaky raccoon business taking place.
Indeed.
Careful, Sly. This place is packed with laser security. First, you'll need to evacuate to the far end of this room. Then
Oh my.
move up to the second level to get at the engine room control center.
I feel like this is also a level in Ratchet and Clank.
It probably was. I don't know. I don't know Ratchet and Clank as well as you do.
All right, the control
Oi, 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 oi.
center is opposite
Or I could just die.
Well, guess I'll die then.
Pretty much. Okay.
Okay.
That's lights out for this engine.
Hell yeah. Ha ha. You can't do anything to me now. Stupid.
Seriously, what exactly is this room for?
Torture?
Okay.
I don't know. I guess it's to protect whatever was in there. Oh, and Sly's next mission is right over here.
I feel like this blimp is grossly impractical and not aerodynamic.
I mean, it's just supposed to send out evil hate waves.
I'm suddenly having flashbacks to Maximum Carnage. Carnage is causing problems in New York City because his partner Shriek is sending out psychic hate waves. And apparently there's no other hero in New York who can deal with it aside from Spider-Man and whatever street-level goons he can find. The way we're going to solve this problem after 14 issues is with a good bomb! Maximum Carnage was fucking stupid.
Alright, let's blow stuff up.
But was it stupider than One More Day?
No! No, it was not! Form of barrel.
Explosive barrel.
Be barrel man.
I am. Nope, you didn't hear a thing! You didn't hear a thing!
You didn't see nothing.
Walk away, you damn parrot. Why is there a barrel of TNT over here? No reason.
I don't know, we're not getting paid enough to deal with this.
Oh. Oh, okay. That's what I get for not paying attention to what I'm supposed to do.
What, you think I'm paying attention?
Probably not. I think you're just being adorable.
Hey.
Tippy-toe. Yeah, it just kind of dawned on me. How is it that we're able to, like, stick our feet into this, but then the dynamite doesn't fall out?
Very, very narrow holes for raccoon feet.
I guess so. Also, I guess they must be pretty strong feet if you can move a freaking barrel like this.
In answer to your question, Layla, yes. Yes, it was. Maximum Carnage was really, really mind-bogglingly fucking stupid as far as Spider-Man stories go. It was shortly before the Clone Saga, which means it was in a long, bad stretch in Spider-Man history. Like a plot point from Maximum Carnage leads into a mental breakdown that Peter Parker has that leads directly into the Clone Saga. So it's like the stupidity from this leads into even greater stupidity. Even the people writing Maximum Carnage didn't like Maximum Carnage.
Keep walking, bird. Keep going. There you go. With your limb enhancers like Peridot. Ah, crap. Fine, I will do that again. How dare you blow up my barrel? Alright, let's try this again.
I want to have the power to be form of barrel.
Candy Cane is kind of on that route.
Ooh.
She's round enough to be a barrel, a keg barrel.
Assume a spherical frictionless golden.
Who is also super cuddly.
Oh.
Yep. Walk away. Walk away.
Seems to me you don't want to talk about it. Seems to me you just turn your pretty head and walk away. I saw Joe Walsh live once. It was pretty cool. He was opening for Tom Petty, who I also saw live in his last tour.
Darn you!
Damn it.
Fine. I will remember this. Fine, I'll sneak around the other direction. Happy. Tippy-toe, tippy-toe. Tippy-toe. I can't go there. I mean, I can, but... Tiptoe out the window.
If we ever do Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, we're going to be getting a whole host of more of Be Barrel Man form of barrel jokes.
we should talk about all the amazing things barrels can do.
Ashton Anchors, come in here and tell us about barrels. Barrel, 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 barrel. I have no idea when we're doing Star Ocean the second story.
Good question. Because we have much other projects we are working on.
Yep. Well, also, doing a thumbnail for that game would be a nightmare, because what we'd wind up doing is drawing ourselves as characters and then accidentally have them not wind up together in the ending of the game, because that is a very real possibility. Star Ocean the second story has an elaborate romance mechanic. Good luck figuring any of it out.
Yeah.
There is
Go! Go, you damn bird, go! Frickin' birds. It's as bad as when Carmelita got stuck on the train tracks. Oop, that's number 2. Keep walking. Keep walking. Oh boy. It's all the way over there. This is gonna suck. Whoop. You didn't see anything.
just another day in the land of barrels.
Yep. It's like Escalator World, only with barrels.
Potato land! Potato land! Potato land!
Oop. Darn! He had to turn at the last minute. Pepperidge Farm will remember this. Wrong way. You think there is an actual theme park dedicated to potatoes?
There should be. I know Goofy was looking for one, and I want Goofy to be happy, damn it.
Which is funny, considering in the actual in the Kingdom Hearts series, Goofy has the brain cell.
In DuckTales, like in his 1 or 2 appearances in that, he actually also had the brain cell.
Yep. And then for some reason in those Mickey Mouse shorts, he just became the lack of brain cell.
Goofy is much smarter than he lets on. I may have to screenshot that.
Rats can't make up that. And I can't jump out of the barrel because otherwise it explodes. Alright, you. Keep walking. Keep walking. Keep walking. Both of you keep walking. Go lay an egg somewhere.
I don't think it's right for the Duck Brothers to be laying eggs. I could totally make that character in D&D be Ringo Starr. Ringo Starr, my second favorite Beatle.
Keep going. Keep walking. Yes, indeed, we're walking. We're walking. Whoop, we're freezing.
We may have watched Emperor's New Groove earlier today.
Yes. And Road to El Dorado.
That was a very oddly designed movie.
Yeah, I can see that. Oh, crap.
Well,
we blewed it up.
we done blowed up.
Yep. Your hotness was too much and we exploded.
Hey.
On the bright side, no bears.
Bears, 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 bears. No one's gonna get that reference either.
Nope. I am just a barrel. Oop. Oop. Freeze, mother humper.
Freeze, melon farmer.
What did the melon farmer ever do to you?
They know what they did.
Or do they?
Oh, they know. They know.
Oop. Barrel man. Oop. You don't know where I am, and that's okay.
Because I am Barrel Man.
Yes. Now let's see if I can find my way up.
Barrel.
So much barrel. Because it's over there. Let me see.
How the heck are we supposed to get up there?
That's a good question.
Damn it, Barrel, why couldn't you have started off closer?
Can I go up here? Nope, I cannot. Alright, let's see.
Tippy tap toes.
Question, can I go on this thing while... Nope, I cannot. Okay. So... there has to be an actual path to this. Keep walking, there you go. Hi, Clockwerk.
What? God. Such a dumb name.
This. I'ma just sit and wait.
We'll just take a nap here.
We'll wait that 14 to 15 minutes for the pirate ship to dock.
So there's this horse, you know, and... I'm suddenly reminded of my good friend.
Like it's up there somewhere. You are awfully close.
Hi.
Could you just fuck off? You bastard!
So this moth goes into a podiatrist's office. And he goes up to the podiatrist and is like, Doc, you gotta help me. I have problems. I have serious problems. And the podiatrist is like, well, what can I do for you? Well, you see, Doc, all the time, I can hear the voice of Gilbert Gottfried in my head. And like, he tells me to do things, like, whenever I go to work each day at the hat factory, my boss, Gregor Ivanovich, he sees me and he tells me to make 50 hats. And, so I make the 50 hats, and then at the end of every day, Gregor Ivanovich, he sees my hats, and I don't know if he feels a sense of power doing this, or if he genuinely despises the quality of my work, but he takes each and every one of those hats and burns them in front of me. And then I hear the voice of Gilbert Gottfried in my head going, "You should totally slit that guy's throat and wear him as a hat. You should wear Gregor Ivanovich as a hat. That's the right thing to do, to wear Gregor Ivanovich as a hat." And then, after work, I go home at night, and I look at my wife, and she's not the same woman I fell in love with 20 years ago. I see her and I just see like a completely different woman. Not the vivacious and life-filled woman that I fell in love with, but instead I see this hate-filled monster who is clearly stealing my socks and rubbing petroleum jelly in them when I'm not looking. And Gilbert Gottfried tells me about this, and he says, "You should totally smack your wife with a halibut." And she sees in my eyes, and she knows that I am hearing this, and she clearly knows that I hear Gilbert Gottfried in my head. And my daughter, every night, she runs off to be a stripper. And it's awful. And one time I actually went to the club and she was there dancing in front of me. And I was a little turned on and it was kind of weird. And Gilbert Gottfried was like, "Yeah, this is alright. This is fine." Which means it's clearly doubly messed up. And, like, I look at my son and I don't even see my child. I just see the face of cowardice. The face of cowardice and self-loathing that I feel in myself. And all of this is awful, and I feel like everything, absolutely everything, is going to collapse in on itself. And, like, I don't know what to do, and Gilbert Gottfried is like, "You should burn down a shopping mall!" And I'm like, "No, shut the hell up, Gilbert Gottfried." And then I hear the voice of Bob Saget also going, "Yeah, burn down that shopping mall, that's fine." And then, like, I ran into Will Wheaton in the street, and, like, I love Star Trek. But the voice of Gilbert Gottfried is like, "You hate Star Trek! You should kick Will Wheaton in the nuts!" And I don't know what to do anymore, Doc! You've gotta help me! The podiatrist looked at the moth and was like, "Man, you've got some serious problems, man, but... I'm a podiatrist." The operative part of that term being pod, which is Latin for foot. Like arthropod, for jointed foot, which you are. You need like a psychiatrist or an exorcist or a family counselor or something. Why did you come to me, a podiatrist? Well, your light was on.
Yeah. Damn birds, go away.
Stupid birds.
I'm just trying to figure out where to go.
Dear game.
And I can't go up there because there is no stepping stone for me there. Yeah, that's a good sign.
Oh no! I'm getting the full name ultimatum.
Well, sort of. Ah, crap. Frickin' birds. Now, why'd you turn around so quickly? Actually, I think I'm gonna try and get my way up there first and see if I can find a way down.
Okay.
Because this is obviously not working. Ouch.
Well.
Ah, freaking parrots.
Well, back into the abyss we go. And while we're in the abyss, we encounter a moth who's going to a podiatrist office.
Okay, you are up here.
So you are here.
Yes. So let's see. Question is... Oh, fine, I will wait for you to come around.
Okay, so that's a ladder. That doesn't help us.
No. Alright, so let's see here. There's gotta be a walking path around here somewhere.
Yep.
Okay, up here looks like. Nah, this looks like this one I would have to jump on, so that doesn't help me. Right.
Seriously, why does it... Like, I feel like there should be a barrel spawn up here.
You'd think. Like, I'm thus far not seeing a passageway to go up, is the problem.
Yeah.
At least not with the barrel. And the barrel's right over there. This spot's over here. Like, there's gotta be a passageway where I can just walk.
Yeah, there has to be.
Unless I can actually use those, but I'm not sure.
Okay. That's a thing.
Yeah, I'm just trying to... figure I might as well just launch myself back towards the barrel since I lost track. Unless it was supposed to be I start at the top and work my way down. But even then, it doesn't look like that would work.
Like, you shouldn't... Like, you shouldn't have to be, like, It's like the whole thing with, when we were playing Spirit of the North, like... If doing it in a certain sequence breaks the game, then the game's not well designed.
I mean, it's not broken, it's just I don't know where I'm supposed to go here. Like, I don't see any actual way to climb up there is the question. Unless I'm missing something very obvious. Frickin' birds. Unless I accidentally touched it. Oh, he may not be doing... he may not be finishing this tonight. So we can't get past this. Wait a minute. Really? Okay. Fine.
We'll take it.
Yep. Almost there. Okie dokie. Don't turn around, bird. Shit.
You didn't see nothing.
Keep walking. Keep walking. Damn it! I was not moving.
I couldn't see you, but I ran into you anyway.
Well, I can get up here a lot easier now, though. Okay. At the very least, we are set to explode.
Oh my.
Yes. It's certainly gonna be a mess.
Yep.
Don't go down too fast, don't go down too fast, don't go down too fast! What's that barrel doing up there? It's nothing, I'm sure. Okay, we are getting closer. Almost. Don't turn around. Uh-oh.
Hi.
Hi. Oh, boy.
I'll tell you where they're not safe. I'm totally using that voice for a character in Chrono Cross at some point.
Yep.
He's one of the last characters we recruit, unfortunately.
Yeah. Shoot. Literally, he shoot me. But we're getting closer.
Activate Lonk Blanket.
Charged up. It's time to deliver the payload to that engine.
Stretch.
Oh. Yeah, don't knock me down, please.
Garland will knock you down.
Shoot. Hang on. Because I ain't going back the other way.
With the TNT barrel all charged up, it's time to deliver the payload to that engine.
Alright, hang on. Let's wait for this thing to stop spinning. There we go. Come on.
Habagada.
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 Habagada. Okay. There we go. Sort of. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna... Oop. Okay, hang on. I'll get this. Ah. Ah. I completely launched over that.
Bazooka!
Bubblegum? Whoops, missed. Oop. I gotta keep missing. At least I'm assuming it's up all the way. Oh no, it's all the way over there. Figures.
Damn it!
Hang on. Take damage to save time.
Welcome to the anti-speed run? Question mark.
Barrel all charged
Eh.
up. It's time to deliver the payload to that engine.
I went to the wrong one, I think. That was the problem. Yeah, it looks like I went to the wrong section. Make it, can I 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 make it? I made it.
Fast raccoon feed.
Oop.
Just a barrel next to this other barrel.
We heard you like your barrel, so we barreled your barrel and your barrel.
Barrel.
Barrel. There we go.
That should be the last time anyone puts that engine to use.
We have gained the power of Ashton. Well, no, we'd need dragons for the full power of Ashton Actors.
Yeah, and I don't think there are any dragons in Sly Cooper.
Well, I mean, you're a dragon and you're playing Sly Cooper.
True.
When we, like, on one hand, when we eventually do Star Ocean the second story, it would be really funny if we didn't recruit Ashton. On the other hand, that would require us to not recruit Ashton.
Happy to have you along, Bentley. What do you need me to do?
Pickpocket the guard's keys to the engine room. Once you've got the door open, I'll take over.
Okay, you should take your position. It's not gonna take me long to lighten these guys of their keys.
You say that. Why Sly fought by now?
It's contagious!
Oh. I'm okay.
Game, really? No game, you don't get a pass for that.
Come on, cough up the key. There you go.
Star Ocean's another game where I'm curious to see who adopts what. Granted, we can't recruit all of the characters in one go, because,
yeah.
like,
That's not how the game works.
Yeah. Opera and Ernest and Ashton are mutually exclusive. Priestess and Bowman are mutually exclusive. The version of the game that I sent you doesn't have Welch in it, which is fine, because I know nothing about Welch.
It's a grape juice, isn't it?
Yes. And Star Ocean's great because, like, the most fun parts of it are, like, every town has private action mode where you get, like, different bizarre interactions with different characters, which is how you change relationship values, although, again, good luck keeping track of that. So like, for example, there's one scene where you can, if you're playing as Claude, you can have Claude and Ashton share a really girly drink, and because the game was made in 1997, like, some random town person is like, ah, gay! You're just like,
Does that make me have to give up the 2 keys I have? No. Good.
okay. The keys persist. Excellent.
Yep. The keys decide to go, screw that, I'm sticking with this guy.
Yep. This key is delicious.
What do keys taste like? Besides metal.
Depends on the key.
Are you, if we ever do Kingdom Hearts, you're just gonna be there and be like, this keyblade tastes like this. This keyblade tastes like that.
This is a strawberry keyblade. Ugh, this one's a citrus mint keyblade.
I
This
mean,
Keyblade
at least one
tastes
will-
like cats.
Well, at least one of them you'll probably think tastes like peppermint. Ow. There goes my butt.
But I like your butt.
Help, my boyfriend's trying to seduce me.
I have Oreos!
You think they have Oreo Kit Kats?
I feel like one of the ones we tried from Japan was like a cookies and cream one.
Probably. Alright, where is that last? He's up there, isn't he? Yep, he's up there, okay. At least this time I don't have to worry about a barrel exploding in my face if I jump out.
Barrel, barrel, barrel.
Over there. Send the word over there.
This is just Pinstripes level from Crash Team Racing.
Yeah. I'll take it. Okay, you are a distance. Hey, Mr. Fan, you think you could swing around the other way?
You're not the boss of me.
I can be. You. Can I get you from here? I can. Ha ha ha!
Okay, Sly, I'm waiting by the engine room door.
I see it. Sort of. Off we go into the wild
blue yawn. I used to know a good chunk of that song just because it's the Air Force song, and my brother-in-law is in the Air Force, so...
I'm pretty sure we have that on a karaoke disc.
I know your mom wants us to do karaoke when I come to visit.
Yep.
The trick is me finding a song I feel like I can actually reasonably pull off.
Yeah, I have to remember what we have. Pretty sure we have a Garth Brooks one.
I've got friends in low places where the whiskey runs and the beer chases the blues away. And I'll be okay.
Yeah, I think that's one of the ones we have.
Oh dear God.
Oh, okay. 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 Fine, I'll wait till it comes back around. I got time.
So this moth goes to this podiatrist's office. This is where I should have saved the damn joke for.
You spin me right round, baby.
Hang on. If I got to know your name, well, I could trace your private number, baby. All I know is that to me, you look like you're having fun. Open up your loving arms. I want some. Now I got my sights on you. And I just gotta have my way now, baby. All I know is that to me, you look like you're lots of fun. Open up your loving arms. Watch out, here I come. You spin me right round, baby, right round. Like a record, baby, right round, round. You spin me right round, baby, right round. Like a record, baby, right round, round. So that happened.
Why are there so many light bulbs?
It's like the latter part of this game decided, you know what, let's just cram all of the tedious and not fun bits here.
Yeah, just a bit. Like, it was solid for the first few ones.
And like, once we got to like the second half of Jean Bisson, suddenly the bullshit came.
Yeah. I mean, granted, this is nowhere near, like, the freaking...
First game?
Yeah. Like, this isn't as bad as the driving sections.
Yeah. Quick on the draw in this town. I am the law. It's what they say true. Does death wear blue? Can he fall? Was then that the crowd saw the quick man. He knew that he couldn't tell them. He was the quickest of all. Would this be the day that he'd flayed? Now there's too much at stake. Now a cold wind blows. He looked at the crowd and he cried. The moment of truth had arrived. Quick on the draw. In this town, I am the law. It's what they say true. Does death wear blue? Can he fall? Quick Man, my favorite of the Mega Man 2 Robot Masters. What about Metal Man? What about Metal Man? Welcome to my level, my name is Metal Man. I throw metal blades from my metal hands. Dance around with style and finesse. Better watch out for these blades or you'll end up headless.
Flip the override switch and this engine is toast.
Pull the lever, Crunk! Friggin' Clock, why is that still your name?
It's just... It's a combination of Clockwerk and Neela. Duh!
It's still awful. Apparently, the Chrono Cross remake is getting a lot of positive reception, which confuses me, but then again, we're excited about it.
Yeah, well, that's because we didn't do too well with Trigger.
I know we talked about this when we were doing Chrono Trigger. Like, Chrono Trigger's a great game. Everybody does Chrono Trigger. I kind of prefer showing off things that less people are familiar with. Like, that's why I was hyped when we did Final Fantasy IV, because everybody does, like, 7.
Yeah.
Also why I'm excited to be doing some other games later.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, like, everybody's seen Chrono Trigger. Less people have seen Chrono Cross, and I'm kind of thrilled to be showing that for both good and ill.
Yeah. Ow. Plus, Chrono Trigger's combat for some reason gives me bad anxiety, so.
That's one of the engines that needs to be disabled. I won't lie to you, Murray. This is going to be a tough job that requires both our skills.
My skills? Okay, Bentley, if you say so.
I'll need to hack the stations controlling access to the engine room. Then Murray,
We need to hack a mainframe.
We do.
And use your muscle to finish the job.
The Murray will be ready to go.
Freaking birds! Well, you can't get me now, I'm in a cutscene!
Cutscene invulnerability. Oh god. I can't believe we're once again in Nier Automata for furries.
Ah, okay.
Those tanks are really getting on.
You could say they're really tanky. At least now I got bouncy weapons.
You have Gemini laser. Hang on a sec. Because I don't actually know the words to this one. Gemini, stars are out tonight, they're shining bright. Sign is up in the sky, the stars don't lie. Think I need a private eye. Gemini, someone wants me dead, that's what you said. So I called on you, what can I do? Learn his name, stick apart the clues. Gemini, I don't wanna die, it's not your time. Nor the Zodiac, watch your back, you'll make up for what I lack. My private eye, we're never gonna make it. Look to the sky, someone's out to get me. The Gemini, I've had all I can take. I think it's time I go my separate ways. It's really hard for me to pick a favorite robot master from Mega Man 3 because I like all of them.
Running, running, running. Ah, gotta go around the other way. Alright, you. Ah, crap. Bentley will remember that. Ah, crap, 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 crap. Night night. Oh crap.
Kaplooey!
Ah!
Oh god!
I'm too young to be soup.
Don't eat me, Charles Darwin!
You'll live to regret it. I give wicked diarrhea. I don't know where you pulled those maps out, Bentley, because you're not wearing any pants.
No pants!
Ah, crap. Oh, you bastard. Fine, I'll go for the other one. If I can
Too
find
bad that didn't kill me.
Ah! Man, Clockwerk, you are very noisy.
I'm a cat trapped in a bird!
That just sounds wrong.
Also, I have a really stupid fucking name! I did not think this through!
I mean, she only came up with it like in 2 seconds. I think they just blew themselves up.
Well,
Good job. Let's try this again. Really? Okay, fine. I will remember that. Just as I remember...
the password to our Netflix account.
Well, that I have written down. Run. Fine, I'm gonna go around the other direction. Just because. Can't get me here. I'm in a cutscene.
Well, time to hack the mainframe.
Pew pew! Oops.
You know, the enemy spawner was a little much.
Yeah, just a bit. Yeah. Number 2. Alright, where's number 3? Over there, okay. Oh sure, now the bird's cut up. Never mind.
Well,
Whee! Ah! Frickin' birds. That's why I should have called the stream instead of birds of a feather. Alright, where are you? Last one. Oh, of course you're over there. Okay. Alright, let me see here. Ah.
T-U-R-T-L-E power. T-U-R-T-L-E power. T-U-R-T. We should watch Ninja Turtles for movie night sometime.
Yes.
I think it's on Netflix.
Oh, we can always look up later.
Mm-hmm.
Whoops. Forget turtle soup, we're getting turtle pancakes. Or turtle applesauce.
Turtle juice!
I wonder what that would taste like. Well, that was simpler than I made it out to be. Awkward camera angle, but okay.
Well, more near automata, because of course it is.
Yeah.
Haha, Gemini laser. Eat Gemini Man.
That sounds painful.
Especially because he's kind of pointy. Both of them.
Oh, that one was easy.
Make way for the Murray!
Time to suplex a train.
Hey, pal. Looks like you'll need to lift all those giant cylinders. Once they're locked in the up position, you'll be able to take them out from the top level.
Okay. Oh, there we go.
Shonk.
Heads up, pal. You've got company.
Whoops. Make way for a chunk!
Make way for Chonk. It's like make way for ducklings, only way more metal.
So daisy!
Nice work. Head up to the second level and thunderflop on the giant cylinders.
Oh boy, I haven't had to thunderflop in a while. Alright, where's my way up? There's my way up.
Chonk! 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 This is like butt stomping everything in Wario. This pleases Lantern. Pull the lever, Kronk!
Another engine bites the dust.
Yet an unexpected windfall. I've been contacted by Inspector Fox over the shortwave radio. She's well aware of the dire situation we all face if Clockwerk becomes immortal and has agreed to join forces with us so that we can destroy the robotic bird.
We are going to murder the hell out of Clockwerk and her stupid ass name.
To help her hone in on our position, we'll need to boost the strength of 4 local radio towers.
Oh, come on!
If Fox is in range, she'll take one of us on board to act as a tail gunner in a dogfight against Clockwerk. This is it. We don't have time for another plan. We're almost over Paris, and if that hate hypnosis light show goes off, well, you know the story.
They're too big to climb and too tall to jump up normally.
What's this all got to do with this thing you've got me wearing?
It's an experimental mega jump pack. By pressing the R2 button, you'll perform a huge jump. So be careful.
Big ups!
All right.
Big
Sounds
ups.
This feels like something they wanted to introduce to the game earlier, but kind of shoehorned in now.
Yeah, I could believe that.
Actually, this reminds me of another thing from a Ratchet & Clank game. Coincidentally, also felt a little shoehorned in there.
Alright, let's see here. Missed.
Hover raccoon.
Just a bit. There we go. That's one.
Excuse me.
You're fine. Whoop. Whoops. Whoopsie. Delayed reaction to the fall there, but okay.
Well.
Oops. Number 2. Whoopsie.
Itchy leg. Boing. You know, the blimp's looking a little worse for wear.
Just a bit, yeah.
I mean, how is it still friggin' airborne?
The power of caring?
This isn't Grandia. This is much better written.
Yep. I mean, you say that, but then you're like pointing out problems. Oh. Number 3.
Big glide! Oh god.
That was awkward.
The physics were not in our favor.
Yeah, just hooked onto the next thing. No, don't go back. It keeps wanting to go
Game?
down. Yeah, it's very touchy about where it wants to jump sometimes. It's like, well, let's go with that one.
Screw you! Let's go with the opposite of progress. While we're at it, I'm going to unfunge your tokens.
There we go, got it. Huzzah!
Now headed on an intercept course directly for us.
Alright, where are you popping in, Carmelita? Over there, okay. Aw, I lost the jumpy bit.
You lost the big ups.
Yes. No more big ups for Sly Cooper.
Damn, those would have been really useful.
I
Bentley.
know. I know. Ah. Fine, I won't go that direction, Gabe. I'll go around the other way. Whoops. Figures. Okay.
I'll die right next to the objective. This is fine.
Yeah. Oh, that's convenient.
Looks like, for once, let's cut the flirty chit-chat and get down to business. I need an experienced tail gunner. Jump in and grab the gun. We've got a bird to take down.
That's not flirty chit-chat?
Not gonna lie, this looks a little painful.
Little bit, yeah.
It's like the engine boss fight from Crash Bandicoot Warped, only bad.
Yeah.
Which is a shame, because I love that boss fight in Crash Bandicoot Warped. Like, the gun itself feels clunky.
A little. This is gonna take me a bit.
Welp.
Oh. We are?
So this moth goes into a podiatrist's office.
Nice shooting! Oh, yeah!
Piss off, Neela, you're awful. To save time.
I'm trying.
The rate of fire on this gun is awful. Its turning speed is flunky. And this bird has entirely too much friggin' health.
Dang it. That was my bad.
A traveler was headed down a lonely road when it began to rain. Luckily, he happened upon a monastery just off the side of the road. He knocked on the door and was greeted by one of the monks. He asked if he could stay the night, to which the monk replied that their order would gladly shelter him, as long as he stayed out of the tower with no doors. As he settled down for the night, he suddenly heard an ungodly coming from the tower that the monk mentioned. It sounded like a cross between screaming and the wind on aluminum. Suddenly, it stopped and he soon fell asleep. He awoke refreshed and asked one of the monks about the sound, but the monk replied that only monks of the monastery may know what's in the tower. He thanked the monks for their hospitality and went on his way. About a year later, he returned to the monastery because he was curious and he asked about becoming a monk. The head monk replied that if he would aid the monastery in small ways, they would consider him. So for the next 5 years, he helped tend the gardens, clean the windows, and learn of the monk's religion. It was a very odd religion. It revolved around the worship of Gilbert Gottfried. He even once helped them recover the holy underpants of Gilbert Gottfried that used to be housed in the monastery, but got stolen by some jerk with a fedora. Eventually, the head monk told the traveler that he was ready to become a novice and initiated him. The monks recited a prayer for such an occasion and provided him with a robe of their brotherhood. And the head monk said it was time to see what was in the tower. The head monk led the new initiate down into the catacombs, deeper and deeper, until the head monk found and pressed a loose spring. This opened up a secret passage leading up a spiral stair. Up they went, up farther and farther. Their legs grew tired until the head monk opened a trapdoor leading to a room surrounded with ivy-colored trellises. They were inside the tower now. The head monk opened a door leading to another spiral staircase, leading to a room at the very top of the tower. The head monk pulled out a key and unlocked the wooden door, pulling it aside to reveal a rusty iron door. The door clattered as the head monk pulled it open, and behind it was a titanium door. The head monk pressed a 6-digit pin on a panel on the door, and it slid open. The room was at first too dark to see anything. The head monk flipped the switch, and a dim light bulb flickered on. Finally, the traveler saw with his own eyes the source of that mysterious sound which he had spent all those years laboring to discover. Unfortunately, I can't tell you what that is because not everyone in this stream is a monk. Why wouldn't it always circle back to Gilbert Gottfried?
Whoops. I didn't shoot fast enough there. Also, we're getting quite a couple of bots in the chat.
Die, bot. So there's these two horses, Hobbin and Nobbin. Hobbin's a long-time racing champ, never been beaten, while Nobbin's this fresh-from-the-paddock upstart, eager to prove himself. So one day, Nobbin challenges Hobbin to a race. Because, you know, like, he's been training, he's been having his training montage, he's been training like Goku, he's been eating his horsey oats, doing his horsey sit-ups, drinking juice, doing so many sit-ups, so he's convinced he's ready. I'm faster than you, Hobbin, he says. No, you're not. Well, there's only one way to find out. So there is. So they go out to the racetrack, and there's this dog, he waves this flag, and they're off. It's Hobbin and Nobbin, Hobbin, Nobbin, neck and neck. Hobbin, Nobbin, 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 neck. Hobbin, Nobbin, Hobbin, Nobbin, neck and neck. Hobbin, Nobbin, Nobbin, Hobbin, Nobbin, Hobbin, neck and neck, and they cross the finish line, and Hobbin takes it by a nose.
And I think she's going to take it out on us.
Uh-oh.
Well, Nobbin is furious. And is like, I will beat you in a year. cutscene is happening.
Yes.
Hold on.
Yeah, Clockwerk may have just stolen the party, and now Sly's gonna go
crap.
chase after him.
I'll get you next time, Hobbin. So Nobbin goes back to the stable, and he trains in 10 times Earth gravity wearing a weighted saddle. He's eating his horsey oats, he's drinking juice, he's doing so many horsey sit-ups. He's just training like crazy. And a year later, he's ready to challenge Hobbin. He's like, I've been training so hard, I'll beat you this time. They go out to the racetrack, and there's that dog again, and the dog waves the flag, and they're off. It's Hobbin and Nobbin, Hobbin, Nobbin, neck and neck, and no, there goes Hobbin around the bend, Nobbin, Nobbin, they're neck and neck, Hobbin, Nobbin, Hobbin, Nobbin, neck and neck, Hobbin, Nobbin, Hobbin, Nobbin, Hobbin, Nobbin, Hobbin, Nobbin, neck and neck, and they cross the finish line, and Hobbin takes it by a nose, and now Nobbin is just livid, because he was sure he had it this time, and he lost again. But he is the Vegeta of horses, and he's like, I'll get you, Kakarot, I mean Hobbin. So he goes back and trains in 100 times Earth's gravity. He's eating his horsey oats and doing his horsey sit-ups. He's drinking juice. He has become the Super Seahorsen. And after another year, he is convinced that he is ready to take on the horse, to take on Hobbin. So they go out to the racetrack, and the dog waves the flag, and they're off. It's Hobbin, Nobbin, Hobbin, Nobbin, neck and neck, Hobbin, Nobbin. Oh, they're going around the bend. It's Hobbin, Nobbin, and they're neck and neck. Hobbin, Nobbin, neck, Hobbin, Nobbin, neck and neck, Hobbin, Nobbin, Hobbin, Nobbin, neck and neck, Hobbin, Nobbin, Hobbin, Nobbin, neck and neck. It could go either way, and they cross the finish line, and it's Hobbin takes it by a nose. And much like Vegeta, Nobbin is just enraged, because he believes he's the hype. He's so mad, he's gonna blow up the planet. He's snorting and neighing. It's like, how can you keep defeating me, Hobbin? How? And so the starter dog gets down off his podium and comes down to the other two horses and he's like, look guys, isn't there some other way to settle this? Hobbin and Nobbin look at each other, and Hobbin goes, holy shit, a talking dog! You have holes in your wings. How are you still airborne, madam?
Listen me! Don't worry, there's plenty to go around.
You might have a new body, Neela, but you're still the low-down, backstabbing coward we've beaten time and time again. This won't be any different.
Be brave while you can. I might not have been without it, but I feel some power growing within me.
That's the power of horniness, Neela.
Don't suppose you're gonna turn around.
Turn around.
Wonder if I'm missing something. Whoopsie.
Welp.
Alright, game, what's the catch here? What do I do? That was what I had to do. Okay.
Bonk. You have literally 0 health left. There we go.
She had just one more hit point left, like Sans.
We did it.
Right on. It's an emotional moment.
Die, insects, die! My hate will smash you.
Watch out. That thing's still kicking.
Clockwerk mentioned something about a hate chip. It sounded like the source of her power.
If we remove it, she
A
will
hate
attack.
chip.
Yep.
That's what we're going with.
Open that beak so that Bentley can go to town with his bombs.
Chonk strength.
I hate you, Cooper Gang. I will find you in your sleep and I will destroy you. You will never know a moment's peace for the rest of your short, miserable lives. The
You became Zordon, only lamer.
Uh-huh.
I am the Alpha and the Omega. Klaww.
Your name is still really friggin' stupid.
Ouch.
I think you need to bomb the left side of her face.
Oh, okay.
I still have my hate shit. You will not defeat me. Ever.
Watch me.
Let's get out of here. She's about to explode. Ah! My glasses.
Bentley, no!
Bentley, I'll save you.
Pick me up. I can't walk.
Oh, that's not a good direction for your legs to be in.
And there we were, at the end of the road. The Klaww Gang had been defeated, and the Clockwerk parts lay scattered around in heaps. Yet, despite the explosion, they remained pristine. It was as if nothing could ever hurt them. Carmelita cursed herself for showing up too late to get a few shots in on Clockwerk. So she took it out on what was close at hand, the hate chip. And just like that, it was over. Without that core piece, that essential center of Clockwerk, there was nothing left. The parts aged before our eyes as if time had finally caught up with the ancient bird. How ironic that Carmelita, a police officer, would be the one to lift the curse from the Cooper family. The menace of
That's not really
Clockwerk
ironic.
didn't rise to threaten me or my children. True to her nature, she informed us that we were all
Well,
under
time to go set out making some
One look at
Cooper
my
kids.
game told me that we were in no shape for a fast getaway. So I offered to go peacefully in exchange for letting my friends walk. They'd taken some bruises through all of this, but I was surprised, shocked really, to see them leave their gear behind as they walked away.
Well,
Their
one was
wounds
walking
were
away.
deeper than I'd imagined. Those guys were hurting.
I mean, it was kind of obvious for Bentley.
Soon arrived.
Yep.
With me in custody, her name was cleared, and she even got a well-deserved promotion. It was the least I could do. The ride to HQ started with us sitting in silence, trying to read each other's thoughts. As the reality of my capture started to sink in, she began to relax, and we got to talking. We spoke freely about our previous adventures, comparing notes and even getting in a few laughs. Then we started talking about, well, everything. Books, music, art. It was like we were on a first date. She even showed me the bottle she'd been saving for the special occasion of my arrest. My heart
It's a
sank
bottle
when
of
she
very
realized
old
our short flight
scotch.
across town had already taken 2 hours, a fact I kind of clued into after seeing the Eiffel Tower float by 17 times. She went forward to ask the pilot what was up, and it looked like my pals had left me a little going-away present before taking off. Floating away on the night breeze, I could faintly make out Carmelita's voice.
I'll find you, Cooper! I'll be seeing you soon, Ringtail.
And that
Okay.
was Sly 2.
That was better than the first game. Still had a lot of issues, especially in the latter parts of the game. The writing wasn't great, but it's a platformer. The writing doesn't have to be. Like, it feels like... So, Sly 1, there were bullshit gimmicks throughout the entire game. This one, it feels like they were all backloaded. There weren't nearly as many of them, but they were still bad. Oh, you're both of them, are you? Okay. Like, this was okay, but there are still definitely other platformers that I like much better. Go, Dimitri, go!
Yep.
That's actually really funny. That's even funnier. Arpeggio is super duper dead.
Yep, he got crushed.
But yeah, like,
And
I
as
feel
for-
like
Yep, keep going.
I feel like this wasn't as good as the Crash Bandicoot games or Spyro. No.
It's cold out. And yeah, the only 1% we had to worry about for that was the bottles, which just gave like a couple of extra, like, abilities. Oh, hello. What's this? Oh, you can just watch the credits again. And I don't think I can skip them, which is interesting.
Well,
Oh well. But yeah, in between 2 and 3, there was some supplemental comic books related to what happened in between. Which I can easily just which you technically get a summary of at the beginning of Sly 3. But essentially, Bentley's in the hospital. He is permanently paralyzed due to what happened with Clockwerk. So next game, he's going to be in nothing but a wheelchair. But after that, Murray pretty much loses all confidence in himself because he blames himself for what happened to Bentley. And so he just ends up quitting the team altogether. Meanwhile, Sly actually goes and talks to one of his father's old gang members and learns about the family vault. Yes, and that ends up becoming the big hook for the next game, Sly 3 Honor Among Thieves. They spend the entire thing is trying to break into the Cooper family vault and seeing what treasures lie within, while also trying to gather up a gang to do that because, well, for one, you start out with no Murray, and you're gonna need some expert help in getting it open, so...
For the gang, I would recommend 2 horses, actually 3 horses, and then a cow and a chicken. And also a moth, a guy named a junior assistant dolphin trainer, little Billy, and the purple Pandango gorilla.
Okay, but how about instead 2 former enemies we run into through the course of the 2 games. Kikyo and a koala that can control animals.
Koalas are endangered. Also, apparently all of them have chlamydia.
Well, we'll see about that in the next stream, where we conquer into what is probably one of the more divisive of the games.
Oh boy!
Yeah.
Given, like, my opinion of the game franchise so far, this, this could be interesting.
Yeah. It's a mixed bag on the 3rd one. It has some fun moments and some interesting storyline, but it also has some questionable moments in it, like, well, you're just gonna have to find out and see. But, I'd say, with that, we are completely done with this baby.
So next week we're doing Sly 3, is it?
Yeah, well, that's the main thing, what I'm thinking of. Depends on how well I can get a thumbnail done.
I mean, we can still use the same Sly thumbnail. We've been...
Oh, yeah. True.
Like, I remember there was... I remember at some point off screen we were talking about potentially doing something else instead of Sly 3.
Yeah.
And I do not remember what it is.
Yeah, I don't either, because it was a week. Well, we'll figure out, hopefully by that Sunday, but for now, that's the general idea for what we're doing.
Yep.
But with that, I guess it's shout-out time.
Alright. Well, first of all, thank you to everybody who is watching this. For everyone who has sat through each and every one of my jokes, what can I say except you're welcome? Oh god. We may have watched Moana at some point recently.
Yeah.
If you like our content, we also do Let's Plays up on Star's channel. Currently the 2 LPs that are going up, I am not actually in, so you don't have to worry about any of my jokes for those. Star is doing Corpse Party with our internet child V, and then she is also doing Silent Hill 2 with our good friend Yorkshire Raven. I'm not in those because we don't want to bring up past issues. Woo! We do have other LPs in the pipeline after that. Am I allowed to talk about those yet?
Well, at the very least, we can mention the one we have. We have Little Inferno with V as well. So once things start to calm down, we'll be sending those out.
That's gonna be the weirdest LP we've done, I think, just because of the nature of that game.
And then we have another one that's coming up featuring our good friend Surat as well as Layla. When that'll come out, we'll figure that out when we get to it.
Yeah, my god, we have quite a backlog of videos to put up.
Yes, we do.
So behind the scenes, usually we record LP things on Wednesdays, and we usually get 7 or 8 videos recorded, but because 2 of the LPs that are going up don't involve me, Star was able to record them on a different day, so like she was essentially recording like 3 LPs. Actually, if you include Raven stuff, like 4 or 5 LPs a week for a bit, so it's just like just on Star's channel we have like 3 things pretty much completely ready to go, almost.
Yep, 2. I still have to finish Corpse Party with V, so...
Yeah. Speaking of friends, we also show up in LPs on other friends' channels. For example, over on Yorkshire Raven's channel, there are like 8,000 different LPs going on that I've lost track of all of them. But there's a whole bunch of them, including the Bastard Smalls D&D campaign, which features several friends, including Layla and Surat.
Yep.
Likewise, we also show up on our good friend Surat's YouTube channel, where the Octopath Traveler LP continues to go up and will continue to go up for a long time.
Yep.
We have all of those videos recorded. There is a shitload of them. Like, I know in terms of the videos coming out, Therion's Chapter 4 is coming out. I know there are a bunch of videos left after that. That LP was insane. But given how much I love Octopath, I thoroughly recommend it. So if you have, let's see here. Let me grab my calculator real quick. This is going to be a very rough estimate, by the way. If you have 66 2/3 hours to spare ever, go watch that LP. We also, oh god, I'm gonna need to refill my water glass after this. We and several friends show up in several other projects. For example, a bunch of us are in the Mario Galaxy song package on the Game Rec Room. Supposedly more stuff of that is going to be in the works soon. I don't know what any of that is because I do not attend staff meetings. Likewise, several of our friends are in the Hat in Time musical over on Bright Torch Productions. Go check it out. It's pretty gosh darn groovy. Several of our friends are involved in Fire Emblem Song of Heroes on Juno Songs. Go check that out. It's pretty groovy.
Yep.
Several of our friends are involved in Lemon Light Productions. They're doing an indie song package, which more videos of that should be going up in a couple of weeks. Go check that out. It's kind of groovy. And we occasionally write for thegamecreator.com. Go check that out. It's kinda groovy. Did I miss anything?
Shout out to Lantern for being best beep boyfriend.
Shout out to Star for being best beep girlfriend. And shout out to Layla because, let's see here. It's business as usual for a bartender, and one day as he's cleaning his bar when an unusual customer walks in. Man's dressed in an expensive suit, has a beautiful supermodel hanging off of each arm, and has a parked outside. Furthermore, the man has a Tangelo for a head. customer sits down at the bar and orders everyone a drink. He pays for it from a roll of hundreds, manages to get the attention of every woman in the droid, despite having a fucking Tangelo for a head. The bartender is not a man to pry, but he feels compelled to ask about the man's life. "Excuse me," said the bartender. "I can't help but notice that you are obviously fabulously wealthy and irresistible to women, but you have a freaking Tangelo for a head. How did, is this to ward off clowns? Because Tangelos throw off their equilibrium? How did this happen?" So the man told his story. "A while back, I was penniless, I was ugly, I smelled distinctly of cat urine, and I was walking along a beach, and I saw an old boombox, half buried in the sand. I picked it up and gave it a clean, and poof! Out popped the genie who resembled Shaquille O'Neal. The genie explained that he'd been trapped in that boombox for 200 years, and that he was so grateful to me for freeing him that he would give me 3 wishes. For my first wish, I asked for an unlimited fortune. The genie said it is done, except he kinda rapped it out. It was an awkward and awful rap because it's Shaquille O'Neal. And from then on, whenever I needed money, it was there. For my second wish, I asked for the attention of all the most beautiful women in the world. The genie made some sort of crappy rap about beautiful women digging me, and since then, I've been able to pick up any woman like that. For my third wish, and this is the bit where I kinda this is where I screwed the pooch. I wished for a fucking Tangelo for a head.
Boop.
Hey!
But yes, with that, I bid you all